Harlem didn't change overnight, but after Malcolm X returned, it didn't stay the same either. What followed wasn't a takeover, it was a transformation. In episode 4, Malcolm X returned to Harlem, disciplined, focused, and aligned with the Nation of Islam. They didn't arrive with force. They arrived with structure, and Harlem felt it almost immediately. Before the Nation of Islam, Harlem's streets followed familiar patterns. Hustling as survival addiction, as escape chaos, as normal the nation introduced a different rhythm. Men in clean suits stood quietly on corners, not enforcing with threats, but with presence. No shouting, no intimidation, just discipline. That alone disrupted expectations. The Nation of Islam didn't patrol Harlem. They modeled behavior. They rejected drugs, alcohol, public disorder, and they replaced them with self-respect, economic responsibility, collective discipline for the first time. Many young men saw authority that didn't rely on fear, that mattered. Malcolm X wasn't distant. He spoke directly to the people Harlem ignored. On sidewalks, in small halls, in storefronts, he explained why exploitation repeated itself, why self-image mattered, why discipline was power. His words didn't entertain. They challenged, and challenge creates change. Local black-owned businesses began receiving organized support. Families noticed changes. Less visible disorder near Mosqueum and leaving street life a renewed sense of pride. This wasn't perfection, but it was progress. And progress draws attention. Not everyone welcomed the change. Street figures watched carefully. Politicians grew uneasy. Media narratives sharpened. The Nation of Islam wasn't breaking laws, but it was breaking expectations. And systems built on control don't like unpredictability. For the first time in decades, Harlem had street stability, moral leadership, a message that didn't ask permission. The question was no longer whether Harlem could change. It was whether the system would allow it to. Malcolm X and the Nation of Islam didn't just influence Harlem. They proved something dangerous, that black communities could self-organize, self-discipline, and self-define without external approval. That idea alone shifted power. Harlem was changing, and change attracts pressure. Because when people rise without permission, they are always watched. Next episode, Episode 6, Media, Misinformation, and the Targeting of Malcolm X. Please like and subscribe.